Okay, Ukraine. Zelensky is hell-bent on America's sons and daughters died in Ukraine. Thank God for Trump and Vance. Well, he literally, you remember, he said that Putin is going to expand like COVID. And not gonna lie, Putin wants to expand like COVID. Like the guy is a megalomaniac. The guy is a supervillain. That's what he wants to do. But one thing is wanting, and another thing is being able to do so. One thing that most people have not realized is that Putin underestimated the first 3 months or the first 3 weeks of the war. And he essentially sent his best machinery, his best troops for that, make it easy. And if you know just a bit of story, you know that Ukrainians have suffered enough under the Soviet boot. So Ukrainians didn't really want to go through that again. So it's like the old adage of that the wolf runs to eat, but the rabbit runs to save its life. So in ways that some people have not understood, the best stuff of Putin's forces was decimated on those first months of war. Again, you can check your sources. I'm going to tell you what I believe happened. Again, I was not on the field. I'm still doing my research. And we know that all that takes money. And well, that Russia is also a very big country, and they have a lot of stuff to do besides trying to maintain all the ordnance that they have, because it's not only created new technology, it's maintaining the old technology. You know that if you have military technology, you cannot just let it sit in a garage. It's only in the movies that is Hollywood movies that you have a plane like 50 years in a museum that you can all of a sudden fly the plane. It's just that is nonsense. That never happens. So no, Putin might have, I want to extend. I want to go full Soviet Union again. But no, it simply doesn't have the resources to do so. It's gonna be crazy, all right? And the thing that we could think of is that he doesn't want to go in a blaze of glory with the nukes. That would render everything else but let's not talk about that. But right now, Zelensky really wants to. He met with the warmongers, and they designated him as the fearmonger. You have to be the fearmonger. You have to tell everybody that Putin is a threat. All right. Everybody knows that already, but Putin has been just focused on Ukraine so far, and it doesn't seem like he's got the resources to, lose a couple 100,000 more men on a battlefield. That is not good for morale, by the way. It's, in other words, something that I'm just here between you and me. Don't tell anybody. But you know the size of Russia, right? You know the size of Ukraine. And the fact that Ukraine has been able to withstand Russia's attacks, it has made Putin look very bad. And you could say, okay, the guy is a megalomaniac, the guy is a supervillain. The one can he go mad? He's mad, but this is proof that he cannot go any further. He cannot spend any more money on this. What is he going to do besides this? So again, I'm gonna be clear. I'm gonna be 100% clear with you. I'm punching. What is that expression? Punching above my weight class or something like that, right? Punching above my weight class. I'm step by step trying to make sense of all this, but you're not gonna tell me this, that you got Russia that is so big and Ukraine is like, I don't know, less than 1/4 of Russia, and Russia should have been able to just squash Ukraine, and they didn't for some reason, for so many years. Why? Well, one thing is drones. Well, the drone stuff is for real. The Ukraine drones are something. It's punching above my weight. Thank you, Jean Cartier. Thank you for that. But let's go back to the topic. I digress. Zelenskyy is hell-bent on America's sons and daughters dying in Ukraine. Thank God for Trump and Ben. So I'm going to generate the subtitles here so we can watch this with subtitles. Forgot to generate this, the subtitles. But again, he could have a point. Oh yeah, Putin wants to rule the world. He doesn't have the means to. He doesn't have the means to restore the Soviet Union. If you have a different take on this, there's my email. You can reach out to me by email and, well, tell me what you think about that. But I don't think that Putin can do all that he wants to do. He cannot even win this war. And as time passes, I think that must have been one of the leverage, one of the arguments that maybe Trump talking to him. Vladimir, what are you doing? Vladimir, what are you doing? As in, you're getting your people killed. You've been dragging this for 3 years. You have embarrassed yourself. Let's sign this. Let's sign this. Right? Let's sign this and let's take a breather and let's see what we can do from here. But you're sending your people to the meat grinder, Vladimir Putin, and you're embarrassing yourself. You're literally embarrassing yourself. Again, I'm talking about the size of Russia. Besides, I can see the size of Ukraine. I am not saying that Zelenskyy is a hero, all right? Because Trump himself made sure to, well, praise for 2 or 3 minutes Ukraine soldiers and officials and all the bravery and courage, and even Zelenskyy himself. Trump said that, so well, that is on point. Somebody did that. Somebody has held on to that for 3 years, but it's time to stop. It's time to let it go.
The U.S. will have to send their sons and daughters exactly the same way as we are sending their sons and daughters to war, and they will have to fight. Because it's nature that we're talking about, and they will be dying, God forbid, because it's a horrible thing.
Remember that this was, I think this was not recent, but regardless of when was this video taken, it echoes what he said in the Oval Office in front of Trump. I don't know how Trump didn't just slap him in the face because of that. Why would you be talking about American soldiers? Why would you be talking about American soldiers? You have nothing to say about American soldiers. Have nothing to do talking about them. Carly Bond, this is an interview with Zelenskyy before meeting with Trump. Does he sound like somebody that wants a deal? Again, I cannot confirm if this is actually an interview before meeting with Trump. At least on that day, because remember that in the morning he was meeting with all these warmongers.
No, in this deal, you will not have very concrete steps of security guarantees, because we need to speak about it not only with the United States, Europeans, etc. United States will not be enough. Even when we speak about the NATO, what we want. And I know that is so difficult.
So United States will not be enough. Europe will not be enough. You want to go to Latin America as well? You want to go to Latin America as well? I don't know.
And nobody really believe in it. But I will reserve this topic because I want to find NATO way or something similar.
Yeah, NATO way is World War III. NATO way is World War III. That's the only thing that I'm going to say.
I understand what does it mean, something for us. And I know all the points, what NATO is. And we are ready, to be flexible and to speak about it, what one or another country have to recommend or guarantee. That's why in this deal, there are only, basic things about that. Yes, security guarantees and etc. But I think it's not about it. Next steps have to be about it. Without future security guarantees, we will not have really just peace, and we will not have really ceasefire, what Trump spoken about. And if we don't...
Oh, right. Yeah, that has, this was 100% recent. Yeah, this guy didn't want to. This was premonitory.
Don't have it, nothing will work. So we will have nothing. Nothing will work, and I know it.
Nothing will work. So he was already, he knew what he was going to do. He needed to I wouldn't say embarrass, but he had to nuke whatever was going to be signed that day.
That's why that's why I said that, okay, I'm ready for, basic thing, and we are strategic partners and a lot of things. But I want just to understand what will be tomorrow with us, with our families, just to understand. And where are you? So we don't need only, only deals about money, because we are now surviving. That's why my first question is, will America stop military aid or not? Now, not any actions in freezing, and I'm very thankful to the President Trump and to Congress, bipartisan support, and to people, to the people now. But you understand that tomorrow we will not finish the war because it's Putin.
Yeah, this was right before signing. This was 100% before signing or going to the Oval Office, going to the White House to sign, quote unquote.
Yes.
What does this trip to Washington mean to you, given that you would be the first to visit President Trump over Putin, who the president plans to meet with? What does that mean to Ukraine that you?
All right. So, well, this is the current state of affairs. Let me see which other clip do we have in here. Just highlight the chat for a minute. I think I'm gonna mention